Hi, guys. Hi, Lucy's World. I'm back. I never do this. Lucy, I don't think I've ever done this in the time I've ever been on YouTube, which is a long time because I'm old. But let me tell you why. Hi, 10 people. I took a shower, and a cold shower, I might add, because it's still so hot here. And I thought, you know what? I'm not tired yet, so I'm going to go back on because I lost my feed a little bit earlier. And I'll go off pretty soon. But yeah, I want to try to go back on now where I'm not sniveling. But I still do appreciate everybody that allowed me to share my feelings. Now, I just want to... I'm trying to think of things that I want to go through on my channel. I know people have been talking about, and I brought it up to them, doing some paper crafting. And the reason I say that is so many of us bought so many scrapbooking utensils and paper and whatnots. And I really would like to get some use out of them, whether it's a card for a loved one or a friend or scrapbooking. Oh, thanks, Lucy's World. I just want to see if you guys want to do something. Any of you that are crafters, if you want me to do videos on that. I just can't see just letting that paper sit. You know what I mean? I have 12 people and 7 likes. Thank you so much. And anyone that would like to come in and say hi, please feel free to do so. But I'd like to get to know you. Yes, I would. But you know what, Lucy? You don't really have to be crafty to do scrapbooking or even card making, for that matter. Have you ever cried and your head feels like it's in a vice? You know, where it's like, well, you know what I mean. It's like something's just tightening on it. That's how my head feels right now. It's driving me nuts. And I wasn't crying hard, so I don't know why it's feeling like that. I was just getting a little bit emotional. Hi, Deidre. You did make it to Hobby Lobby? Was it really your first time, Deidre? Oh, I'm telling you, my head, I feel like I have a vice on it, Deidre. I hate that. So tell me, what did you get at Hobby Lobby? And I told you all the Christmas is going to be 40% off starting Monday, tomorrow. Did you go crazy in there, Deidre? Hi, Queen. Oh, so crafty. How are you? This is cool. I'm starting to see people at a different time. I went on earlier and just kind of bared my soul, if you will, and had a good little cry. Not a big one, but, you know, a heartfelt one. Then I got in the shower and I got out and I thought, man, I'm not tired yet. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll go ahead and get back on, which I never do. So this might be a first. If memory serves me correctly, I think this might be a first. But what the heck, right? That's right. Queen Oh So Crafty, we do. She said, I knew went be in there. I told you. Really, Lucy's World, she does scrapbooking all the time. I love seeing pictures with scrapbooking. To me, I think it will mean something very special to our children and grandchildren. I told you you'd be in there forever. What did you end up buying? And don't tell me you didn't buy anything, because anyone that can go into Hobby Lobby and out and not buy anything when it's their first time, I want to shake your hand. Thank you, D Shots. I appreciate that. Oh, really, Lucy's World? How cool. You got this really awesome print of an old green truck with a barn in the background, and there are flowers in the truck. Oh, I know that one. That is real. Is that all you got, Deidre? I mean, you are a super chick if that's all you got. Oh, you also got a blanket ladder. Okay, now we're getting down to the brass tacks here. There is no way I could have gone into that store if I had never been in it and walk out with maybe one thing. No way. There's no way. I work there for corn's sake, and I don't walk out of there with something. 30% off, because now spring is 75% off, and fall and Christmas are 40% off starting tomorrow, or today, whatever, Monday. Oh, you have bad knees? Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, the blanket ladders are really cute. You have got to be kidding me, Bitey Cat. You've never been into a Hobby Lobby? That's it. That's it. You got to go. You did think of me, Deidre, while you were in there? Thanks. That's the truth, Lucy's World. I told my boss, I said, do you know how lucky you are? And I did say this to her. I said, do you know how lucky you are to have me for an employee? Because you get somebody to work and do what needs to be done, and then I turn right around and give him my paycheck back. She just laughed. I'm going to get felt this week. It's half off. Cool. You do felting? You went to the one in Simi Valley? I really love crafting. I really do. And I either like listening to good music, or, you guys, most of the time it's scary movie. I don't know why I'm whispering. It's either scary movie or Hallmark Christmas movie this time of year. I am so shocked I'm on here. Yeah, in a few faux foods. It is a fun place, Deidre. I do too, Queen. I love the Hallmark Christmas movies. It is fun, but I've been there. Now it'll be going on this month, it's going on my 10th year. And if I was a decade younger, it might still be fun. But to me, I think my time clock, when I say my time clock, I mean well, I guess it is my time clock. Um, I'm to an age now. Kubi. I'm just talking about my time clock, Kubi. Um, I'm getting to an age now where if it's not fun anymore, because I started the job because I was semi-retired, okay? And then I thought, I'll work here for a few years. Well, we're on my 9th year. And you guys, it's not fun anymore. And I told my boss, I came straight out and told her, I said, I'm probably looking at retiring within the next few months. And she didn't like hearing that. But I said, it's not fun. And when something isn't fun anymore, especially when you're doing it because you just need a little bit of extra bucks, right? Because I haven't started my Social Security yet. And I didn't do that deliberately. And I wished I could go until this time next year, but you guys, I don't think I can. I'm being honest. I just get so irritated, And I don't want to be that way to people. I really don't. And it's like, well, what are you going to do? Are you just going to keep working and looking at people like, oh, could you just go home? I don't want to look at people like, can you just go home? I don't want to be like that. And everyone, I think, has their certain timing mentally where they know when they're ready to move on to something else. And I think some of the reason when you get my age to keep a job is because you know that once you stop that job, chances are you're not going to go for another one, whether you could get hired or not. And so then what happens after that? Well, we all know what happens. You're checking out. And I think that's another reason I kept going, thinking, well, okay, I'm not on that last leg of the journey, which I still don't want to think about, to be perfectly honest. But I just don't think I can do it another year. I'm done. I mean, I've been working a big majority of my life. And I want now to just be able to kick back and do what I want to do. And I know I only work a couple days a week. I get that. Trust me. And I am so blessed and thankful to have this. And I told my boss that too, and I truly am. I don't know of another establishment that would let you work only 2 days a week. I just don't. So for that, I'm very thankful. And again, that's another reason I think, oh my gosh, do you really want to quit Daveda? Because, you got it pretty well made in the shade. But then my other part comes out and goes, Daveda, when is enough going to be enough? You know what I mean? So just keep me in prayer about that, where, the epiphany will go off in my brain and I'll know what to do. I'm going to go back and read real quick. How come you can't sleep, Kubi? I'm going back to Hobby Lobby for some fall stuff. I love the store. It's so organized, and they have kitchen stuff together in different themes. So basically what you're saying, Deidre, is you got bitten by the love bug, and the rest is history. Lucy's World, that's what I'm thinking, because, okay, let's get real. If you go by genetics, okay, meaning, the people before you, I have at this point, I probably have 18 years left of my life. And do I want to keep working? You know what I mean? It's like the last, decade, let's say decade of my life, I think I just want to do what I want to do, whatever that is. I think that's what I do need, Queen. I really do think I need that. Hi, Justin. You thought you'd get in here and I wouldn't say, Mike, there you are. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, guys. I just think that it's time. Now, all of a sudden, I feel like I need to sing Sound of Music. It's time for me to go to Hobby Lobby and say, so long, farewell, Avitas, and goodbye to you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Da 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 da. I just don't want to be somewhere I don't want to be. You know what I mean? Life is too short now, and I mean that. It's like I just want to do what I want to do. I don't want to answer to anyone. I don't want to be, put into this little box. I don't want it. Don't want it. Don't need it. Oh my gosh, Robin Lane, I was just thinking about you. How the heck are you, sweetie? Honest to God, I was just thinking about you earlier today. I think so too, Lucy's World. And every time I'm cutting fabric, I think, okay, do you really want to keep doing this? You know? I mean, I have paid my dues. I mean, I worked before I got pregnant, and then I worked at the school to be with Daisha while she was in elementary school, knowing that I would then go into another job once she went into middle school, which I did. But I worked at the school that she was at until from kindergarten to fifth grade. And I just think I'm done. I'm done. She's going to be 40 years old. Not this year, next year, 39. I'm done, you guys. I just don't think I want to do it anymore. I want to just relax and you do you, boo. You know what I mean? Isn't that funny? I was just thinking about Robin Lane. Honest to God, I was. Yeah, I'm just because I'll be 67 September 1st. You guys, I look back and I think, where did the years go? Because in my mind and in my heart, I don't feel like I'm that age. It's when I look in the mirror and go, oh, we got a little sound check going on here. Only it's for the visual. And it's like, oh, now I see it. And it's funny because all of a sudden, there may be that one transitional year, and all of a sudden you're going, what the heck is happening here? Which is another eye opener. Well, there you go, Queen. See what I mean? You retired at 67. It wasn't worth staying until. I was 70. I'm glad I did it. It was the perfect time, apart from if I could retire at 40, which I would have preferred. I know you are. You're still young, Deidre. Make retirement your birthday gift. That's, you know what? Yeah, you got something there, Lucy. Element. That's why I'm looking at it, Element. You know why I think a lot of people stay working, and I don't know this to be true. This is just something that I think about. But I wonder if people sometimes keep working because if they do quit and they know they have nothing to go to in the mornings, that they're kind of sealing their deal, if you will. That, well, okay, this is the next stop before eternity. You know what I mean? And maybe that's why some people stay working. I just can't do it. Because I just want to, go off on people if they irritate me. You would like to retire and swim with the whales every day. A girl can dream. You know, Kubi, I think that you will end up doing that. Yeah, atmosphere and something to do. But you know what, Queen? There's so many things that I could do at home. There really is. I do think that's why people do it. They just feel, like you say, it gives them something to focus on. And you know what? More power to them. I mean, seriously, whatever floats everyone's boat individually, I am right behind them. But I do think I'm ready to take the leap and retire once I get stuff done in my freezer part of the refrigerator. That's right. You are right, Lucy's World. I want to go to Italy too, Deidre. No, I have not. I have not been. Kubi, how are you going to teach tomorrow? You are going to be so tired. Kubi. So I'll go ahead and ask it again. What's everyone doing tomorrow? I'll go to bed in a few minutes, but I just want to see what everyone's doing tomorrow. You guys, what if I did this all the time and I just woke you up? Well, how would I wake you up? You'd have to be on here to see me. Strong coffee for Kubi. You better believe it, Lucy. You're doing nada tomorrow, Element? Sounds good to me. Oh, I know. I want to go there so bad, Deidre. You're working tomorrow. You have to finish an order and mail off an order. Sometimes I do my best teaching after I haven't been able to sleep. Really? That's good. Bitey Cat's going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to be asking you what you got. Bitey Cat, is the Hobby Lobby close to you, Bitey Cat? I have to do maintenance on hubby's PC, laundry and other chores. Cool. Way too hot here. I'm hearing you, Element. When it's so hot, honest to God, you know what I did today? I'm not joking. I got a hand towel and I wet the whole thing with cold water and I just put it on my forehead with the fan on me and I laid there. I am not joking. Oh, Kubi's got first aid jitters. How cute. All your students are going to love you, Kubi. I'm going shopping with my childhood girlfriend. I am sure we will go to Hobby Lobby D-Shots. Oh, you got to tell me what you get, D-Shots. Remember, Christmas and for all the Hobby Lobby shoppers tomorrow. Christmas, fall are 40% off. Yes, you heard me right. Christmas is already going to be 40% off. This is the earliest I think they've ever done it 40% off when it's in August. Let's see, what else? I believe bushes, flowers, and stems are on sale tomorrow, 40% off. I think 40 or 50, can't remember. And what else? Spring is 75% off. Oh, good. So it's easy for you to get wherever you got to go. Oh my gosh, Deidre. She was showing pictures of her classroom. I'm telling you, she is the teacher that everybody would want. Her classroom is so homey and warm. Ooh, you got to go get some stems then, Deidre. Oh, Robin. I'm going to be praying, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Do you know, you guys, I work with the girl, and this is the truth. I work with the girl at work. Well, of course, at work. Of course, what else do you do to get it? Do you know that she prefers living in her car? And I always say to her, first of all, I would be scared. At the beach, and she'll park there for the night. And then she'll go to another area, and then she parks there. And she comes to work, and how she showers is she goes to the gym before she works out. And then she takes her shower at the gym. And she's just a free spirit, you know what I mean? But she loves it. It's crazy. I believe you're in Florida, aren't you, Robin? That is so weird. I was just thinking about her today. I really was. It's 90% humidity there, Elemen. Oh, forget about it. Oh, I can't. I'm sweating right now, and our humidity is probably the least it's been in over 3 weeks, and I'm still sweating. Justin, be nice, and I'm not kidding. I know, Robin, honestly, and she really is like that. It blows my mind. And she watches people on YouTube that does it, and I don't know. Deidre said there's emergency assistance available. I don't know about all that stuff, but it just seems like there would be. My husband's been without a job for 3 years, you guys, and it is starting to drive me insane. Because he worked for one of the biggest oil refineries out here in California. And after COVID, well, actually, March of 2020, when all this big stuff was going on about it, they laid him off, and he has not been back to work since. I'm telling you, you talk about hard. It has been nuts. It really has. It's been crazy. I think I just saw lightning. But I don't think it's going to be for rain. Yep, I did. I just saw it. I wouldn't be built for it either, Robin. You have Steve with you. Yep, she said she has Steve with her, Kubi. I know, Deidre, 3 years. It's, yeah. It's getting to be real old. Well, because you're living paycheck to paycheck. You know, and what I mean by paycheck, I mean, oh, come on. Social Security for him. See, I haven't drawn Social Security yet because having the job, and I keep wanting to wait until I get even. I mean, I could file for it now, no problem. But I want to try to wait until, I can get as much as I can. But I'll probably start putting in for it next month because it takes about 3 months to get everything lined up to start getting your checks. And then you start thinking, okay, I'm getting this last bit of money. I really am on my way out. I am checking out of this world. And I think that when I think about getting my Social Security, but I can't think that, can I? I just need to go ahead and buck up and get it. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you respecting me. That's all I ask. It's not hard. Your niece lost her job and went to the social office in her county, and they got her help right away. I hope you'll look into that, Robin, because I do think that they will help you, sweetie. I wish I had a lot of money where I could help people. Truth of the matter is, that ain't happening right now. I'm just thankful that our house is almost paid off. I don't know what I would do with a big house payment right now. Honest to God, I don't. We would be in a real pickle, I'll tell you. Do you know we haven't turned on our air conditioning once this year? And I'm telling you, it has been miserable here. But it's too expensive. The electricity, people easily, and I don't know about other States. But here it's very expensive, and we just can't do it because, I mean, it can run easily 300, 400 bucks. That's why I put a hand towel with cold water in front of a fan. Oh, oh, Deidre, hasn't it been hot here? It's been exceptionally hot, and the humidity. Am I not? I'm not just in my mind. This isn't what's happening. It's really happening, right, Deidre? Yeah, I mean, the electricity is crazy what we pay. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are times that I'm just like, oh, please turn on this air. But then you think of the bill that comes with it at the end of the month. And they're saying things aren't going to get any cheaper. I mean, I can go to the store, spend $100, and I have nothing to show for it. Yeah, it's just insane heat and the humidity. I have never known it to be this bad where we are. Hi, Evie. I love it. We're with Evie when she's going to bed. We're with Evie when she gets up, and now she's back and she's going, huh. So now we're probably with her in the afternoon, maybe. Yeah, I heard about those heat waves in the UK. And from what we hear here in the States, and I don't know if this is true, because what can you believe? You know what I mean? But they're saying, and maybe you can tell us if it is, they're saying that most of the homes don't have air conditioning because I guess it's never really warranted it. There are some homes, but not the majority. And if that's the truth, when you have this terrible heat wave that you guys are going through, it must be horrendous, you know? Because you're dealing with a country that, I mean, they've never dealt with this kind of stuff for the most part for years and years and years. You're taking the dog out soon before it gets too hot. I don't blame you. We'll be praying for you, Robin, truly. And before you leave, please hit the like. I'm going to have to start relying on my YouTube channel more once I retire. I guess I'm going to have to start doing more collabs and putting out more video, you know. I got to do something. I got to make that secondary income. But I don't want to do a magnet. You know what I mean? Where it looks like one picture, but in fact it's really two. I just want to give them some of the things that I've been making and go off onto their own jaunt. Lisa H is doing good, Deidre. She is doing well. I'll tell her you were asking. You guys, you're amazing. You truly are amazing. And all you people that are watching that aren't chatting, you're amazing. And anyone that comes into a chat later, you're amazing. I want to thank you so much. I want to thank you for earlier, for anyone that was here and kind of just helped me through, you know, what I was going through. I really appreciate that. You're the best. Oh, thanks, Kubi. Robin, take care of yourself, sweetie. Okay, Evie. Hi, little lady. God bless you. You always come in at the very end before I'm leaving. Bless your heart. All right, guys. Well, you have a good night. Kubi, you have a good day at school tomorrow. And my prayer is that all of you have a wonderful, wonderful day and week ahead. Father, I thank you for all of these people. They are very precious to me. Look after Robin. Look after all these people in chat and their families, and just cover them in your love, Lord, and just wrap your arms around them and let them know how important each and every one of them are to all of us. We just ask you to look out for everyone. Be with Robin. Help her find, if she doesn't have employment, that she gets employment, and that she gets into an area where she can afford to live and not in her car, Lord. I just thank you again for all the friends you've given me here, that in the late hours, they're still here with me. We love you and we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, guys, I love you. Thank you for being with me and staying with me. Sorry for earlier for the tears, but you know what? It is what it is. And thank you, Justin. You were just very kind. Okay, guys, I love you. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.